guys, how's it going? My name is Kayla, and I did a terrible job of putting the snack back there for my chickens. You can't see them. There, we can see them a little better. Okay, so I am getting ready to go on a work trip really early in the morning. I'm leaving the house at 3 o'clock, and I'm going on this trip, and I will be gone for about four days. And I haven't had a chance to do a video yet because I've been working really hard on my graduate school paper. I did finally finish it. I don't know if they're gonna send back some feedback that says, hey, correct this or whatever. So I don't know about any revisions just yet, but it is submitted, which is the first step. Yay! So I thought I would make a video and get that up before I leave town tomorrow morning. And I figured it was time for you guys to see my chickens again. So I feel like I've gotten smart now. When I bring out my snack for them, I need to put it in the background where we can see them. And hopefully I'm in focus, because I can't tell if I am or not. So hopefully I am. Anyway, I'm not going to sit and crochet. I don't have a whole lot of time for that, but I do have some things that I want to show you. And I have some projects that I'm going to be taking with me to San Antonio on the plane. So I'm going to do that and bring a book. And I had to do some planning on which projects I wanted to take. Currently I'm working on stuff that takes a little too much brain power, and I want to be able to relax and not have to worry about following a pattern while I'm on the plane. So I have prepared, and I've figured out a few things that I want to do. One of the things that I'm doing is I brought a project to crochet and a project to knit. This one I am crocheting. I'm going to crochet a scarf, and this one is out of the yarn Big Twist Reverb. It's 100% acrylic. I picked this up at Joann Fabrics. It was 30% off this week. You get 311 yards. It's 5.3 ounces. It is a size 4. It's super squishy. I've been eyeing this for a long time. I am really excited to work with it. But this morning before I went to work, I thought, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get something started, so all I have to do is pick up with it, and there's no thought when I start working with it. It works up so pretty. I love the colors, but with crocheting it twists so tight. So 1 minute it'll twist tight, and then the other minute it will like loosen, which it's okay. I mean, I didn't think that it would be super, hi babies, I didn't think that it would be super uniform, but it's, and it looks okay crocheted up, but I was concerned at first, but it's actually turning out okay. So if you're having the same problem with it, I think as you keep working with it, just kind of straighten this as you go as much as you can, and it's not really creating too much of a problem. Now, the problem I do have with it is I am very particular about things that are not soft and things that catch on my fingers. And right now, I don't know why. I don't feel like I'm washing my hands any more than normal, but I think maybe as the temperature is cooling off, it's messing with my hands, and they're really dry. And I do need to put some lotion on, some more lotion. I've been putting it on a little bit, but not like I normally do when it starts to get this way. And I know that that's what I need to do, because see, like right now, I've got skin coming up. Anyway, if the yarn catches on my fingers at all, like, it drives me insane. So there was another kind of yarn that was on the same rack as the Big Twist Reverb, but I can't remember what it was called, but they're very similar colorways, except it is in a bulky number 5. And I have a knitting pattern that I'm taking with me, a project I'm taking with me for a cowl, and I was going to use that. But now that I've started working with this, I'm like, I don't know if I can do 2 projects that feel the same. So I've switched that out, and I've got a softer yarn that I'm going to use for that, and I'll show you that in a second. But this pattern, I'll link it below. It's not an actual pattern, it's just like a specific stitch, and I just put 30 chains on when I started it, with an extra chain so that I can do like increments of 2 to get this pattern. But you're doing a bunch of front post double crochets to get that texture on there. And I like a wide scarf so that it wraps really nice around and keeps me nice and warm. So that's why I made it that wide. And I bought 2 of these so far. I'm not sure how many I'm gonna need. I like a wide long scarf, so I may have to pick up another one. But I'm only there for 4 days, so between this and my knitting and the book that I'm gonna bring, I don't think I'm gonna be without anything to do. So anyway, the plan is I'm going to this nursing conference, and in between sessions, you know, we have some time in between sessions where, you know, we go to the bathroom and all of that. And if I have a few minutes, then I'm going to take my little bag with me and just crochet a few stitches. So maybe I'll meet some new friends along the way who see me crocheting, and I like when I bring it places because then it starts conversation with people. And of course, I love talking about yarn, crochet, knitting, all those good things. So, but I wanted a little bag to take with me, and one of my project bags, it was like, it's too small for this, and I don't think I'm going to rewind this because this is pretty compact already. So I wanted something to keep it separate from my other one instead of like bringing a big bag, and then my bigger bags don't have a zipper, and I want to keep it contained since I'm traveling. So I went to Five Below because it's next door to Michael's, and you know I stopped at Michael's, and I'll show you what I got there in a second. But I got this little purse. They had bigger ones that were like backpacks, but I thought I do have some small projects, and I thought that this would be perfect for it. So I mean, it's nothing like super good quality, but it's cute and it gets the job done. And on the little outside pocket, I've got my little measuring tape, which I probably won't even need this trip, but it's cute. So and then it's got like a shoulder strap. It's not a backpack, but it's a shoulder strap, and I probably won't use that either, but it's nice to just grab it whichever way I want. And then when I'm on the plane, this will go inside my larger backpack that's going to have all my other necessities in it, which are my other projects. But this will be nice because it will keep this project together with, you know, contained for whatever I need for it, and then separate from my other projects. So don't want to scare you. Don't be poking my red bag. Okay, so I showed you that yarn. Okay, when I went to... Can I help you, young lady? Are you upset with me because there's nothing left in that bag? I'm so sorry. You ate it all. They're starting to leave because they ate it all. Okay, so I got this book at Michael's. One of my dear good friends at work got me a gift card. I got a nice little thank you card for NPD week, which is nursing professional development, which is what I am, a nursing professional development practitioner. And so it was our week. You know, the hospital was celebrating us, so that was pretty cool. But she got me a gift card to Michael's, and this I picked up today with that gift card. I'm not gonna lie, I've been to Michael's probably 4 times since I got the gift card and haven't been able to choose what I want to spend it on. And I feel like I didn't see this the first couple of times that I went, and then when I saw it, it just spoke to me this time, and I thought, I really like these. Probably the macarons. Those are so cute. There's a little piggy, a little daisy that you can put in a pot. I mean, oh, and a little turtle. I didn't even notice that one. Oh, there's eggs, which some of these I feel like they're very simple shapes, so I could do it without a pattern. But you know, I appreciate, like, I like to support other creators who you know, put the effort into creating these patterns for people, and sometimes I like to just not have to think about it. So I thought this was super adorable, and I know that I could make just about anything in here, and my youngest daughter would love to have it. I think my oldest daughter would probably like this little piggy right here. Is there a cow? Oh, there is a cow. She's gonna freak out. She will take the cow. Yeah, so anyway, oh, the book. It's called Whimsical Stitches, a Modern Maker's Book of Amigurumi Crochet Patterns by Lauren Espy. It's Paige Tate and Company Modern Makers series, and it's a nice hardback book, and you get all of these patterns in here. And I like the table of contents because it separates it by different categories. So over here is in the garden, and you can do the cactus, the succulent planter, a sunflower, or a tulip. And then at the aquarium is jellyfish, octopus, turtle, whale. Then they've got down on the farm, at the bakery, at the market. These are just so cute. Oh, they have pie, a pumpkin pie. My daughter likes to go to my grandma's house, so her great grandma. She likes to go to her great-grandma's house and make pumpkin pie. So she doesn't really say it like that anymore because she's 10. But when she was little, she wanted to go make pumpkin pie. And she still goes over there and bakes with my grandma. There's a cherry pie here, and they made that last weekend. I actually just had a little piece before this video. It was good. Anyway, so I have this book. Can't wait to make something with it. I want to jump into this pretty quickly because these look like very small projects that I could whip out very quickly. I'm not going to take it on my trip though. Anything that requires pattern, you know, following a specific pattern and a lot of changes is not good for traveling for me. Okay. The other project I'm going to bring, you may have seen this bag in one of my other videos. I made this a while back when I was making all of my Minnie Mouse ears before our Disney trip. And it's just a drawstring project bag. And I still haven't fixed it. This part came off. I need to sew that back down. But I don't have time to do that before I leave, so that's just going to have to wait some more. This is the project so far. I haven't even cast on yet, but I'm going to do that this evening. That way it's ready to go as well. And the pattern I'm going to use, oh, I didn't put it in here, but it's very basic cowl, and I'm going to be working it in the round, and it's going to end up being stockinette stitch, so all I have to do is knit because it's knitted in the round. But after touching that one stuff, that one yarn, and it kind of catching on my fingers, I wanted something super soft. So I went to Hobby Lobby, and their yarn is not on sale this week, but I had to have something to take on the trip. So I picked up this Yarn Bee Ethereal Eyelash in Dusty Rose. It's it's got a very big halo of fuzziness. Oh my goodness, I've never felt anything this soft before in my life. I've been wanting to use it, and the pattern calls for a 5 bulky. It may actually call for super bulky, but I'm gonna make this work. I adjusted my needle size for it, so even if, I mean, it's a cowl, so if it's a little off, I think it'll be fine. Once I get started, if I realize I need to add a few more stitches, I can do that because it's a very simple pattern. And I will try to share that pattern below as well because I can't remember what it's even called or who I got it from, but I did buy it off of Etsy, a shop on Etsy. And I got a couple of these because you get 180 yards, and I think the pattern calls for over 200 and something. And if I have a smaller yarn, it's probably going to use even more yarn than what the yardage says. But this is 75% acrylic and 25% polyamide, and it is oh so soft. $7.99. It's kind of on the pricey end of some of the yarns, which actually is not that bad because there's yarns that are far more expensive. But, and this is so soft. Oh gosh. So I know working with it, I want it to be soft, and then the end product, whatever I'm making, if it's going to be near my skin, I want it to be soft. And this is going to be a cowl on my neck all the time, and I want it to be soft, and this is going to be so soft. So I'm very excited about that. So this will stay in this project bag on my trip, and I will give you guys an update when I get back from my trip, so you know how much I was able to get done. They're trying to find some more. Oh, okay. So the knitting needles that I got, I told you guys a while back, I lost my circular knitting needle set, my interchangeable set. They weren't like super great ones. I think I ended up paying $40 for them, which is like an $80 set, and I paid $40 for them because I had used like a half off coupon at one point. But I haven't been able to find them, and I'm like, I've been really wanting to knit something, so I ordered a set. They're knit picks, but I actually got them on Amazon, and this set was around $55, something like that. No special case, they just come in a clear case. They're the Caspian color, so like a really pretty green. These are knitting needles, they're not a snack. Let's see if, why can't I, oh, wrong side. Okay, it opens from both sides. This is the first time I've opened these. Okay, rewind. So I'd ordered these and then realized, because I don't read thoroughly before I order things apparently, but this goes from size 4 to 10, and the things that I was wanting to make required larger needle sizes. So the project I'm working on is like a size 15. Yeah. So this only goes up to 10. I was like, why did I do that? So I tried to find some knit picks to like match up with these, but I couldn't find any in the bulky size. But this is this set. Aren't they so pretty? I don't know if you can see that. Let me. They're really pretty. And they're the short ones. So these are like the 2.5 inch or something like that. Little points. And then you get the circular, gosh, why can't I think today? What's that called? The cable. Okay, the cable, to make it circular. And it's supposed to, this is the small set, so it's 16 inch and 24 inch. So the whole length of it should be 16 and 24 inch. So that will work with smaller projects. And I don't know why I didn't pay attention when I ordered these, but I need them anyway, so I'm glad that I have them. But I did go ahead and pick up a set from, I think they're Clover brand, that I just picked up from Joann Fabrics, and I had a coupon, so it wasn't that much. I got them 40% off, so I just got one set, and I got the end pieces and a cable so that when I want a different size, then all I have to do is buy the end piece and not the full set. Okay, let's see what else, what other trouble I can get into. Okay, left it in the house, but I'm using that blanket yarn I showed you to make an iguana, well, a lizard, but I'm using an iguana pattern. But I'm making a lizard for Ainsley, And this is the head, and this is just all the other yarn to make it more compact in my bag. But I've already finished the body and the tail, and right now that looks like a tadpole. It's really kind of funny. And she cuddled with that last night in bed. I'm not taking this one on the trip with me, and since I'm going to be away from her for 4 days, she wants to hold on to the weird tadpole thing that I've already made and just sleep with that. So when I do come back, it shouldn't take too long to finish this because I'm mostly done with the head. I just have to put the eyes on, and I want to do something to make the eyes a little more expressive than just the safety eyes. And here's the set of safety eyes that I got on Amazon for $10. And I don't have any big ones that are styled with like a colored iris like these are. I just have the big plain black ones. So I think I'm gonna add some stitches, some stitching on the outside, and maybe do some sort of something to make it a little more expressive. And then she wanted it to have like a full-on mouth and tongue and stuff, and I'm not really excited about doing that. So I talked her into like a little half grin, and she was like, yeah, okay. And then she did a half grin while we were in the car talking about it, and she was like, why does it look okay on like cartoons, but then when a human does it, it looks really funny? I don't know, but it does. So that is the plan for the lizard. She wants to call him Lennox the lizard. And I can't remember if I showed this one to you as well, but this is Crochet Cute Critters 26 Easy Amigurumi Patterns by Sarah Zimmerman. And I got this on Amazon. I can't remember how much it was, but it was under $10. And they're very basic patterns. But check this guy out. His name is Iggy the Iguana. And he's just very basic, and I figured that would be the perfect pattern to do something in the big blanket yarn. That way I don't have anything too intricate, because I find it difficult to see where the stitches are with this yarn. I'm not used to working with it. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, last time I talked to you about it too, I said that I was going to use this yarn with it to give it like a brighter color. It did not look good. Just take my word for it. It didn't look good, so I'm not using that. But this would be cute to make a smaller version. Oh, maybe I can make like Lennox a little brother or sister out of it. That would be cute. Okay. I think that's pretty much all I've been up to. That's everything I have. So sorry I'm not crocheting, but that's those are my works in progress. I think that's the proper English. My whips, WIPs. That's my chickens. The projects that I'm going to be working on my trip. Yeah, I don't know what else to share with you guys right now, but I will see you guys when I get back from my trip. Hope you have a great weekend and some great fall weather. Yeah, praying for everyone in the South right now because of the hurricane. Take care, God bless, and I will see you guys in my next video.